Alright. Alright. So, let me see. 30 minutes entries. And let me put my OBS on this one. Gotta wait a couple minutes. Not many people watching, and I know exactly why. That's because the stupid summer and winter time changed here. Okay, let me just lower the music just a little bit. There we go. So yeah, we are waiting anyway, so I can just have a talk about Steam. The way you level up on Steam is by getting in-game cards, and the in-game cards you can trade on the market, or you can make a pack or a deck. And when you have made a pack of cards completely, you can get a badge. You can get 5 free slots per level to add more friends. And there are certain games that gives, you know, you need 10 cards, 8 cards, 6 cards, depending on the game. Most of the time you get 50% of the cards. So if it is a game that has 10 cards total, you will get 5 of them, or 6 even. And the point is, if you have a lot of games that has free cards with it, you don't need all the games and all the cards. So you can trade certain cards for other cards. So let me say, I don't know, Minecraft needs 6 cards. And you have Call of Duty that has 6 cards. Just trade the Call of Duty ones for cash, and then you can buy Minecraft cards. And if you just have a complete deck, you get 5 free slots, you get a background, you get emojis, you get a level up depending on what level you are. And also with Steam events, they do sometimes give away event cards, which will be could be 3 a day, or you need to do a mini game to get cards. But these cards, you know, you don't need any game at all. And sometimes they do. They say like, okay, if you play certain games in your playlist, which you haven't played at all, and you play those games, you get free cards. There's a whole market with it. You don't level up by just going online. And very sometimes on Steam, you receive free card packs. I had a few couple in all those years I've been on Steam. It's very, very random. But you don't need to spend money with it. You just need to, you know, make sure you get the games which has free cards on it. There is a little bit of a explanation and that kind of stuff, but yeah, it is a whole thing to level up. Anyhow, I see Erwin Sonneray, I see Ultimator, I see Rap van Raffles, I see Berklemeer. I welcome you guys to the stream. Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. And yeah, Ultimator, the whole point is, now you're here, I can better explain it. The point is, you say I don't need to change the GMT time. It only depends on what I do. The point is, for me, I'm streaming 1 hour earlier because the time went back. And if I just keep the time 13:30 GMT, which is for the rest of the world, I need to stream earlier in my time. But if I want to stream on my time, always the same time as I did, which was for me 15:30 instead of 14:30, that means I need to change the GMT time. It is such messing around. But the reason why I still choose to stream 1 hour earlier in my time, not only just so I don't have to change the GMT time in my banner, in the description, on Discord, is because I think the people who don't have summer and winter time should not be paying for the time changing which we have. We change the time, so I think the people who don't use summer and winter time should not change their own time. They deserve to, you know, as it is. I hope I explained it a little bit well. It's very confusing. That is one thing for sure. And I hope they get rid of this messing around real soon. I have been reading they want to get rid of it because it doesn't make any sense. Yes, maybe in the morning it's earlier dark and at night it stays longer light, but it is, for your human brain, it's a lot of messing around. And I didn't even think about that the time won't change for certain other people in the world. I was like, oh, sitting back relaxed. I don't have any problems with it because my computer changes time automatically, my mobile phone changes its time automatically. I won't notice anything of it when it happens while I'm sleeping. But I didn't think about the rest of the world. No, I don't want to update I don't want to update all of the times. I don't want to, because I need to change a lot. So I'm just, stream 1 hour early for the people who do use summer and winter times. It is okay. It is okay. The point is, one day it will be gone. Like, a lot of people want to see it gone, so then the whole problem will be solved. No more time changing. The only thing that needs to happen is they need to get rid of that silly AM PM stuff and just use military time. And they need to get rid of Imperial and just use metric. Anyhows, because this week there is Halloween, I got a special offer on my merchandise. If you use the promo code, which I will send in the chat, you will get 20% off from my products. Let me just drop it down. Just like so. It's a little bit messy in the chat, by the way. So the promo code is JBBW33N. If you put that in your basket, you should get 20% off. Yeah, it's basically like this. This is the promo code. Part of the money will of course be invested into my channels, if I need new hardware or better microphone or whatever, or if things get broken down, it is end story. Of course, a part of the money I will invest and see how I can get prizes for the competition, because I think it will be a fun thing to do. You don't have to do this, only if you really want to. I'm planning on to do promo codes around Christmas again. Special days, special weeks. I'm also planning on to do limited editions, so I have something planned for Christmas. It will be the only one for 2020. It will be rare, and someday I'm famous. And then your product will be worth millions of dollars. No, AMPM is not confusing. It is not. It is super simple. 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night. It's just you just need to keep calculating. I mean, a day has 24 hours. A day doesn't have, what is that, 12 hours, and then it resets again. I mean, basically it does, but I still don't know about AM PM. And I can't be bothered learning it too. Like, people try to learn it to me, but then I forget it again. Cannot be bothered. Hey, AG Blender with Aaron. Maya user. Start learning Blender, make Blender tutorials. Alright, that's good to hear. Yeah, analog clocks have, but we don't live in the old age anymore. We just need one time, one metric system, one way of the road you need to drive. But I guess difference is what us people making us special. Alright, we're gonna start in 3 minutes. There's not many people anyways. That's okay. Tomorrow we do a monthly stream competition. Wednesday we're gonna do weekly competition. And probably for the month of November I will also do the monthly competition once again. Let me just turn this music off because I got an idea I'm shouting here. And that's real bad. The reason why I'm doing it again is because Grant is not really sure if he still can do live stream because he has breathing problems. That was in the first place why he stopped doing the follow along series, you know, because of his breathing problems. And then he also stopped with the monthly because he ran out of time, and he's not really sure what he needs to do so. Bedroom. What, the monthly competition? The monthly competition needs to be something. I've noticed a lot of people who join the monthly competition and doesn't join the weekly and the 30-minute, they really want to have a very large overall team. So they get a lot of freedom to do so. But I also notice giving too much freedom, they don't know what to do with it. Which is with this month. I said, show me what you got. Give us your best skills. Certain people find that difficult because they want to have a subject. But I'll guess that is a point of your skills is trying to think of something. I'm not sure just yet. We will see tomorrow. No, you didn't miss anything. Maybe you missed my my commercial. Right down there. My apologies. Alright, let's just start off. I am happy with people giving subjects. That's one thing for sure, so I'm not going to complain about that. But sometimes it can be a little bit difficult for people to stay motivated. I mean, we had a lot of boats that just look a little bit different, which is okay. There are a lot of cool boats in there. I don't know how to say that in English. We have like a Dutch saying, it sounds like you should not shit in the mouth of a given horse. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Okay, let's just start off. So this week was boats. I am totally ready with everything. I got everything nice onto my pad. And the first is a Canoe. So Canoe basically started off with trees. They cut it down trees and they you know, they make like a nice shape. It is an overall a pointy shape. They just dug out a place to sit. And there you go, a canoe. Don't look a horse you were given into the mouth. Yeah, maybe it's look in different countries. In our country, it's you shouldn't shit in his mouth. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. It's disgusting though. So let's check this out. I like this render in first place. I do have to say straight away that I think for the foreground, the light is a little bit too much. Just a tiny touch too much, because you can see the clouds here. They show a touch of darkness in there. So it's not like completely straight away daylight in here. It's too light here for some reason. But I do like it how it's present though. You can especially see the color here. It needs to be a little bit lesser. The canoe looks amazing. I really like the shape down here. Very shapy. It has some thickness, which is very good. I had some seats to sit on. It got some nice water around it. I'm only missing like, I believe it's called pedals. Pedal pads. Makes it more easy to go through the water. But overall, I think this is a nice render. It's just a little bit too light. It can be sometimes too. I'm just saying that to Erwin Ray. Sometimes too much light is also not good. But I like this in overall. Then we have one of Landish. Weren't the time to colorize, so Workbench Render. I have been saying once, if a render without color looks good, then you know you have been doing a great job. That is also a thing to keep that in mind. A Workbench Render, it is fine. I don't see any, well, you can see a little bit of a raster down here, but that's okay. The boat looks very shapy, nice points down here. There's a nice large paddle with it. I like inside has some details. I also really like how the edge here has some roundness. It gives it just a little extra touch of detail. Now I only wonder if this in here, if that is the water going through. That is one difficult thing. You need to keep in mind always, a boat always goes in the water. So the ground you make with it, or better say the water you make with it, needs to have some depth in it so it doesn't go through the boat. I find it a little bit difficult to see at this moment. But overall I like it. There's a lot of detail going on. And yeah, it got the paddles with it, which is very good. It is big. Sure. Bad, I don't know. I can imagine if it's like very big and you shove it into the water, you can steer easier. I don't know, I actually don't know. Shikaisen, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine. Hope the weather is nice. I see Terzaluk. Welcome to the stream. I also hope you're doing fine. He says Boolean modifier and you both can cut the water out. For the people that doesn't know, that's also a very good solution. Thank you for mentioning that. That's very good. You're right about that. Yeah, so the picture overall looks very nice. I wish you had a little bit more time to add some colors and would even look more amazing. To be honest, I don't even know how to do Workbench Render. I've never done that. Then we have one of Rai Lakshmi. Let's call you Rai. My kayak. This looks like a white kayak. Oh, I think we are going to, yeah, okay. So a kayak is basically kinda the same like a canoe. The difference with a kayak though is that the top part is closed off, and yeah, I guess that's one of it. Of course, different kayaks, different canoes. The idea of a kayak basically is you're gonna go on wild water. That's why it's also closed off, because water is splashing all over the place. That's a very nice model. I really like this one. I just would like to scale it up just a little bit more. I like the background though, even though it looks zoomed out like crazy. For some reason it looks... Stuff is very big. Yeah, I just like how there is a lot going on to this model. You got a nice seat, you got pedals, you got some... I don't know, maybe you can put stuff on here. Like sometimes you just travel to the jungle, a long waterway. You just need to bring some stuff, or it's just decoration. Sometimes I've also seen like there's like some kind of a bucket with a lid on it, and you can just put it into the kayak. It is totally water closed. Yeah, for 30 minutes I think it's very nice. I really like this one. Very good. Then we have one of Erwin's Sandere, Kayak. And also a nice kayak. It's a small version. I've seen those too. It's nice low poly. I like that. You got it pointy on both sides. It is closed up on top. You got some nice pedals with it. It is low poly, which I always like. The water though looks like it has been frozen and then broken down for some reason. Like these are tiny little bits of ice. Very small bits. It has a lot of light, which is very nice. It's simple, and overall I think it's good for a low poly one. Berklemir says, like the light in there, I think the kayak should be more into the water. It seems like to float, maybe just lack of shadow. Yeah, maybe it's because of the ice that it's a little bit up under the water. A little bit in there could be a thing, and yeah, like Turzaluk, I hope I pronounced it the right way, was saying before, you can use a bowline, you know, to cut out a piece, so it's not like going through the water. Alright, oh, the Perfuse model, okay. But I like the light in here too. There's a lot of light, definitely nice. For both of them. So very good, Erwin. Then we have one of Raf. But it's a kayak. It's a very different model, I notice. It looks like a streamline model, and looks like that. I think it's the angle though. It looks like the middle part here is moved up to the back a little bit. But like I said, could be the angle faking that out, which is not... it makes it look special, something like that. I like how it's into the water, it has some pedals. I also like that the pedal pads are both facing a different direction, so you should be able to use it quicker, I'll guess. That's the whole point, right? It's your own design. Yeah, I like it for some reason. It almost looks like if you put some wheels onto it, it looks like one of these older cars, like the streamline models. I really like that. I like the water with it. Like how you can see through a little bit here. Very good. Your own models is always fine. Then we're gonna go to the rowboat. This one's Erwin and Ray, low poly rowboat. Rowboat. I guess your A was driving away. It's a very small, thick boat. I like how you got the system down here that the pedals wouldn't, you know, go off the side there, which is very nice. It gives it some more force to move itself forward. The model overall, I like how you got the edge. It's like coming out of it. It has some roundness, I want to say. It's a very small one, a very cozy boat. It really could fit two people near each other. Yeah, I see someone putting a hot dog there. Yeah, I really like this one. Very cozy. Then we have one of Raf 35 minutes, I am afraid. Yeah, your honesty is always appreciated, which is very nice. I am going to scale this one up for whatever reason I'm doing this, so let me get this away. I can scale it up. You also got the support here for the pedals. It's a nice boat, got some painting on it, looks like. Nice wooden boat, the outside paint, some lines on it. A little bit of a beach, some nice water. Yeah, I think this one is nice. Sky fits in well. Very good. Looks realistic. At some certain point it does, definitely. Yeah. And then we're gonna go to Jake B. First time actually making a 3D model. First time joining in with the challenges also. Yes, I'm a noob, so any tips or tricks would be helpful so I can do more in 30 minutes, haha. Or just in general with Blender would be great. I straight away like how it's in the water. It's very good. I like that a lot. I also like that how there are some waves with it, as in the boat is moving forwards. In this case by ghosts. I like the detail in the paddle here. Very nice. Got some texture on it, which is always very nice. And I like how there are 4 pedals in here. It's a unique design. Yeah, it looks very nice, the water. Very good. Yep. I wonder if this is texture paint or not, or is it just a found texture or whatever. It looks very good. At some spots at least. I really like how it looks here at the handles. And also over here onto the, the wood part looks very nice. Alright. Now we're gonna go to passenger ship. Texture and then lighten the handle. Yeah, that could be a thing too. This one is Edwin Sunny Ray, low poly cartoonish passenger ship. Took me done in 30 minutes 8 seconds to finish. Setting the light and camera time goes to 32 minutes and 5 seconds. Not lying because I have installed project time for Blender. Yeah, this is one thing you can also do. This is just a tip. You can also make a basic setup onto your Blender, especially for the 30 minutes. So you start up Blender, you already got your light, you already got your camera set up. You got everything set up. You only need to do, make your models. But the point is you shouldn't forget to save as, or else your startup will be, oversaved already. And then you have to remove stuff. I like this. I really like this this low poly model here. It's very simple. It still has a lot of, I would say, detail. You don't just put windows onto it, which is a very easy thing to do. You also made a window into it, which is very nice. I like how the pipes on top have 2 different type of gray onto it. Yeah. You can overall a very nice ship. Nice background with it. Very good. I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee. And it's gone. Alright. Then we're gonna go to Jake B. Passenger ship. Which looks very different from... I don't know, I think you would see something like this in more of Asian countries, where they just, have a very easy river to go on to, instead of an ocean. They do a lot of traveling via rivers and stuff. Yeah, sure. If it moves people from one place to another, it could be a passenger ship, right? There's some aerodynamic into it. It might need a little bit more windows here and there. It's a houseboat. Well, it depends. It needs some more windows here and there, maybe some benches or stuff. But there is enough place for a lot of people to get onto this, to move one side to the other side. Yeah, but the theme was a passenger ship. I don't know, does a family of 5-6 people count as passenger ship? I'm not a boat expert though. I like how there is a refreshing model going on. Only the background is a little bit off from the foreground though. You can also angle the camera a little bit more so you're looking more from the top to it, so you don't have to add this background. And makes your render straight away look a little bit more nicer. Yeah. Sure. Refreshing models, I like that a lot. Then we have one of RAF cruising on sea, which we don't go to Dinghy. Oh, okay. Passenger ship. Did I? Passenger ship, cruise ship, passenger ship. Oh, we had cruise ship on Sunday. Confusing. Anyhow, so we have a passenger ship down here. I had to think of a snail for some reason because, you know, I thought when you look at it from distance, it looks a little bit like a like snail eyes coming from there. It's very square. It's almost like it is a building in a city and the water has been floating over, and just a building that sticks out with the top in the water. Yeah, it needs a little bit of roundness in there. But I do like, you know, the idea and overall what has happened here. But yeah, it needs a little bit more roundness. I like the water with it. I also like the little particles coming at the back. The sky is nice. Some different color smoke coming out. Jack says, I almost drowned 4 times in my life, so don't mess with boats. I like the smoke. That's very good. Use the promo code to get 20% off. Alright, so then we have one of Explosion. Explosion is back again. He has been away for a little while. God knows what he's been up to. But yeah, it's nice that he's back again to defend his winners and ranking. By the way, the system will be reset in 2021, so we start fresh, and or we're gonna split up the 30-minute and weekly, so there will be 2 different lists. By the way, I have no idea what's going on with this. I tried to remove this Tinky here, and then it removes the whole name. I don't know who that is. Changing your name is a bad idea if you want to be on a list like this. But he was very high on top though, and 3D Bubble speeded up on him, and all of a sudden Explosion is back again, maybe to defend his name there. He made a definitely a passenger ship. Like I said, it's a little bit confusing with passenger ship or a cruise ship. Yeah. It's definitely a nice one. I like how there are many different layers in here. I like the big piping on top. I forgot what it's called. A chimney? Or is that for buildings only? I like the little stripe here. Give it a little bit of a detail onto it if it's about color. Some red up there. I think overall, if you could spend more time on this, it would be a very nice ship though. Like a swimming pool down here, mini golf up there. A nice captain's bridge down there. Helipad on the back. Anchor. Yeah. I think this could be something very nice. Yeah, running out of time, I guess. That's the whole point of 30 minutes. Trying to, you know, give yourself designs which you don't spend too much time on one thing or on another thing. Like this one has tons of windows, but the roundness misses. This one has a lot of roundness, but the windows are missing. Then we're gonna go to Dinghy, which is a very strange word though. This one is of Edison Ray. Entry for DIC. I'm not even going to say dick. Oh, I just did it. Better go simple. Took too much time because I'm using and still getting used to vertical mouse. 27 minutes. The first thing I straight away notice is the material onto this thing, which makes it look a little bit like plasticky, like there's something rough on here. It looks like it has been used, which is very nice. Yeah, I'm only missing like something for the pedals though. But in overall, I think it's a nice plastic looking dinghy. So dinghy in overall, most of the time it's like just a small boat that's getting towed by a very large ship. Then we have one of Raf. He also made a nice one. He made like a modern type, which is, the top one is full with air and the bottom one is most of hard stuff. There's a little bit of ground peeking through here, saying hello. I like the color on this in overall. Yeah, the planks here. The connection is a bit strange though. I believe the plank should be underneath. I'm not quite sure. I've not really looked inside one of these. Yeah, I like that the engine part is available here. Yeah, the water looks nice. The canals in the stone here looks a little bit too deep for my feeling. You don't want to bash your toe on those. But I like this in overall. Then we have one of Berklemere, and this one I had a little bit of a question mark, even though it should not be too difficult to do this. Here we go then, got 3 entries for you, hope you like at least one of them. 3, and they're all from the same. You got 30 minutes. So yeah, making a submarine should not take too much work. Yeah, and then this one, displacement stuff. In overall, it looks nice. I would say it almost looks too nice for a 30 minute. But I'll guess this is easily being done in 30 minutes though. You don't see too much details anyways. You do see a little bit of the rotor on the back. That is very nice though. Especially this one. I could use the tube, you know, extrude it here, and then some pipes, and then the ground here. Maybe some particles around to make it look bubbly. It looks very nice. Yeah, it's too nice. Maybe this one is fake. Maybe we should take 1 point off Berklemere. And another one. Have you done this all in just 30 minutes? If I have to choose, I really like this one though. Even though the amount of seam between not bloody and bloody is very tight here. Very tight. But I like this one really much. And then we have one of Raf. Interesting model down here. You get to see a little bit more of the submarine. You spend a lot of time making each individual seaweed, which are lined up perfectly down here. It's a nice model though. Looks very submarine-ish. Not too bad. A little bit too much vegetation down here. Focal length. Oh, is that focal length? Okay. Then I might not never use this focal length. Yeah, so people were asking if you are too late, can we do one off the day before? That is fine, but don't overdo this too much because it can be confusing. Like, now I need to keep in mind this dinghy is down here when we are going to vote for these ones. I should not forget this one on the bottom. So I do not recommend it to be too late with entries because I could miss it. It can be confusing though. Dinghy lifeboat, not enough time to add color, forgot. That is okay. Sure. This wave though, if I was you, I would just continue this part down here. And then this down here is okay. I would only make it blue, then it would be fine. The boat overall looks very interesting. I like the, what is this called? Life buoy, whatever it's called. I don't know. It's very interesting. Only missing some pedals down here. Maybe an engine or something to make it move forward. Very interesting model. Maybe next time keep it on take it easy water. Like the water is very rough and it makes this part here float up in the sky. But overall it looks nice. It is a shame it didn't get finished off, something like that. Post-processing. Yeah, if you start Blender, the time starts, and when you press render, the time stops. So post-processing is okay, sure. Then we have one of Jake B. This is a cruise ship, which we straight away gonna go to the last one, which is cruise ship. 1850 cruise ship, 39 minutes. Most of the extra time was having trouble, lights and camera, render distance. Once again, you can always set up a basic scene already for each and every 30 minutes, which saves you time on setting cameras, setting lights. And this is something that you can learn with doing 30 minutes, like learn to save up time. Another thing I wouldn't recommend is, having the sea out of here and then here. It's in there. If you make a sea which is not like complete, just take care that your whole model is in the middle of your render. It straight away looks a lot better. The ship though, the start looks very nice. I like how it has multiple masts on here, or sails better to say. Have a little stash here with a captain's deck underneath. I like the detail here on the back. The water start looks nice. But I recommend don't make it too difficult onto yourself. Now the whole point of 30 minutes is of course trying to learn to be quick, trying to learn shortcuts, trying to learn all kinds of things which you save yourself a lot of time to get a finished product. Yeah, the water is very nice though. That's one thing for sure. And yeah, on the weekly you get a lot more time to do stuff, and especially on the monthly you get a lot of time to do stuff. Then we have one of Berkelmeer, 28 minutes to model and texture, 3 minutes into the render realizing I forgot the denoise, restart render, 32 minutes, 1.5 hours rendering. Yeah, it is okay if you forget something. If you have like few minutes left, why not? There's definitely a lot of windows there, which is not too bad. I like that. I like the shape here at the front, make it very look aerodynamic. And this separate part here, I can imagine the bridge will be up here. I like how there's the piping. Looks like a fin of a fish, if that is called a fin. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the water is very rough. I would say it looks nice compared with the ship. Have a nice sky with it. Yeah, looks good. This is a world-class person cruise, yeah. Looks like very expensive. Very bad for Corona times. Then we have one of Erwin Sunny Ray, cruise ship for the Vault Cube. Struggle a little bit, 45 minutes. Oh boy, that's real bad, Erwin. 45 minutes. Ay, 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 caramba. Ah, the default cubes are the people that need to go onto the ship. Of course, if you had more time, you would make a little door here and a little bridge. Got some windows, got some pipe. You got a captain's deck up on top, which is very nice. You got some nice shaping in here, some nice color. Yeah, you got even some anchor points, I think, for the ropes. These planks are very big though, I have to say that. Like, you don't want anything to drop between those planks. That's very big. But I like the idea of the vault cube being the people that go onto the cruise ship. Yeah, overall, I think it looks very nice. Alright. Then we have one of rough, low poly cruise ship. Too little time to add some nice details. Wow. I love the trees underwater though. Which I am of course joking. Need to have a little bit fun on a Monday, right? This is a very bright cruise ship. A lot of light coming off of it. I like the two parts on the back here though. Make it look aerodynamic. Of course, this is for the smoke, and this maybe too. And some nice shaping in here. There's a nice point on the front. A few different layers. Very nice. Sure. I like how it's nighttime though. I don't think anyone else had a nighttime scene. Or almost nighttime, I think. So yeah, I like this one. The trees though, they look a little bit like sunken, but I could be wrong though. Alright, I see Think RTV in the stream. Welcome, hope you're doing fine, hope you're doing nice. So this were all the entries of the water vehicles of last week / this week. So now we need to vote. We have how many entries? 22, which is okay. Have I done this one? I feel like I've missed this one. Did I? I got a feeling we started off with this instead of this one. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, I missed this one. Eh? Alright, that's a very special model. Yeah? It almost... so yeah, this happens because the mirror wasn't placed at the right section. I'm just gonna start a Blender. Or certain people will know. Other people will don't know. Alright, so in this case here we have Blender, right? And we want the other part to be the same. So let's add in some roundness, and oh yeah, we need to mirror this stuff up, and then this will happen. Of course, this might be a little too much, but you know, you get the idea of this part down here, which we see right down here. So there is only one way how to solve this problem, and it is always to put the mirror in the first place. So now the mirror is up, it first will mirror and then it will round off, and then it will disconnect. Very good. Alright, so yeah, that is that. It looks like it's a boat inside a boat. It looks like it's a wooden boat that has like a plastic protection around it. I'm just going to fantasize a little bit about that. Low poly one. I think it's a good start. Only maybe this needs to be connected up down here, and yeah, just simplistic. You know, you need to put the mirror first, always first. No, I don't use 2.8. I'm using 2.9. It's just that I need to go to Steam and then start it up. Like I even got this old school Blender. Which one is this? 2.79. I got like 3 types of blenders. I'm using the older blender, I believe on one of my channels still to make thumbnails. And 2.8 I use for one channel to make thumbnails. I'm a little bit messy. Alright, that is that. Once again, if you like to go ahead. So let's vote. We have the Canoe. By the way, this is Canoe. Maybe it's the angle though. In this case, the Canoe, we have Jan, we have Raf, we have Landish, we have Rai. Yep, that will be that. No, we don't have Rai. Freaking Mondays. So 1, 2, 3 canoes. You can vote which one do you think has won the Canoe. Raf, vote for Landish. Maybe I should put the promo code on a different place. All right. We are voting, so please don't drop other stuff. Okay, let's see. Do you use Photoshop for thumbnails? No, I don't use Photoshop. The reason why I'm using Blender for my thumbnails is just because, you know, I got Blender and only thing I have to do maybe is change some lettering and add in different screenshots. You know, Photoshop costs money, Blender is free, of course, crack it stuff, but I, you know, why would I if I have something that is free, right? Okay, let me see, what do you vote? We got 2 for Raf, we got 1 for Jan, 1 for Landish. Any more voters? Oh yeah, stuff I need to put onto Steam. You did see nothing. Only 1, 2. Verkelijmer, you only need to choose 1 person. You cannot choose 2 persons. And this Jan. Rough. Come on, people, wake up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that voted. Yeah, only 1 person. I mean, it is nice if you vote for multiply, but that's not how it works. 1 person only. Okay, Raf. So in this case, Raf, congratulations with your Canoe. I'm gonna save this image up. Winner's 30 minutes. There we go. And save it on my WordPad. There we go. Why is it in thick letters? Come on, Raf is not that thick. There we go. Alright. Let me just... Why is it so difficult to find my files? There we go. So yeah, this is my setup. This is with Blender 2.9. The reason why it's purple because the images are removed. But just like, you know, screenshots random screenshots, and then this is just what I'm using to make my thumbnail. Very simple. And I'm doing this with cycles for whatever reason. Whatever. Alright, let's go to the Kayak. For the Kayak we have Rai, we have Erwin Sunray, we have Raf, we have... Yep, that's 3 again. So those 3. Let's see. 2 for Erwin, 1 for Rai, 1 for Raf. Another one for Erwin, another one for Rai. Some action is happening. Very good, guys. In this case, got 2 Rafs, we got 3 Erwin, we got 2 Rais. Love it. Please start making more tutorials. Yes, I have to, and I will. I had a little bit of a headache last week, so but yeah, changes will come. I do want to make more, and thank you for your compliment. The first time I'm hearing that. That is very nice. Okay, so in this case, it will be Erwin Sunny Ray. You know, which I kind of do agree with. Erwin does make very nice stuff. So congratulations, Erwin, with low poly. There we go. There are 2 entries containing red. Then we're gonna go to rowboat. For the rowboat, we have Erwin Sunny Ray, we have Raf, we have Jake B. Those ones, again, 3. Who are you guys voting for? We have 1 for Jake, and 1 for Erwin. We have another Jake. We have a Raf. Another Jake. There's 3 for Jake. Jake. Go on, go on. Another one for Jake. Seems like Jake is rowing away with this win. With the ghost boat. Oh, 1 for Raf. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Rake, 2 for Raf. I'm gonna take it. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. So in this case, Jake B, congratulations on winning the rowboat. There you go. I hope the .b doesn't cause any trouble. Let me see here. No, it is okay. Then we're gonna go to passenger ship, and for the passenger ship we have Erwin Sunny Ray, we have Jake B, we have Raf, we have Explosion. This time we have 4 people. We have 1 vote for... What? My jokes are sinking? Yeah, very good. Ah, people have been missing explosion, huh? Look at the explosion in the chat. Oh boy. Well, it's clear in this case. Clear like water. The explosion have won this one. So congratulations, explosion. On winning the passenger ship. Alright. Then we gotta go to Dinghy. We have Erwin Sunny Ray, we have Raf. And do not forget Jake B. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We almost forget there are also people who went over time, but you guys need to be sharp. Alright. We have 1 for Jake B. Another 1 for Jake B. And another 1 for Jake B. Another 1. We have 1 for Erwin. 4 to 1. No more votes, no more votes. I'll guess not. So then Jake B is winning with this thing. I don't know, this thingy. Dinghy has won. Congratulations with that. Jake B number 2. There we go. Alright, so in this case, we're gonna go to Submarine. There are only 2 entries, so let this sink in for a bit. For this case, who has won the Submarine? Belklemir or Raf? See, 1 Belklemir, 1 Raf. Come on, guys. The entry one. Oh yeah, okay, that is... Oh, entry... okay, I see, this one. For the torpedo, I'm gonna go for Berkelmere entry 1. Rough. Okay, let me see. Berkelmere. It is 4 Berkelmere and 3 rough. Okay. Interesting. Was 3 against 1 or 4 against 3? Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If no one has any votes, then this one is gonna go to Berkelmere. Alright, so then it will be Berkelmere with this one. So congratulations on your submarine. You've won. I shouldn't say it twice, but let this sink in. Pretty good. And then the last one. We are gonna go to a cruise ship. Which we have 4 entries. We have the 1850 cruise ship of Jake B. We got the ultra modern, a lot of windows from Berkelmeer. We have the Vault Cube cruise ship of Erwin Sunny Ray, and we have the night scene of Raf. Berkelmeer and Berkelmeer. 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 Bergelmeer. At the end of the stream, his name is getting longer and longer. Ah, we have one for Raf. We have one for Erwin. We have another one for Erwin. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1 and against 2. Silence. So yeah, in this case, it is Berkelmeer with the cruise ship. Congratulations on that one. Means Berkelmeer number 2. Burger meal. It's a shame no one took a picture of Tom Cruise and just put it onto the ship. Yes, next team. Let me just check out for you guys. I have a couple of suggestions. What am I doing here? I need to have the suggestions. There we go. So people that drop in suggestions, I've been saying it before, if you drop in an overall theme for the week, and you also have to think a daily with it, that saves me some bit of thinking work. So yeah, I got 3 suggestions. One is still of Frank. Another one is of Frank. And this one, I believe, is from 3D Bubble. No boats. No, we cannot do the same. We can keep with water though. So yeah, we have a team bedroom. So you need to make a bed, table, chair, and then in the end of the week on Sunday, you have to add the stuff and plus wall, window, and carpet, and setting up the lighting. We can stay with the water. And you can make this stuff maybe on the last day. Let me just fish tank, water pump, castle, treasure chest. Put them together maybe? Question mark. I mean, that would be cool to see it together, right? But you know what? I think it's or castle or treasure chest. And here, plants. And then gravel. And then fish. And then add them together. Which you can also do straight away, but then we will never see the result. I think this is better. Everything get dumped into the chat again. Let me see. Alternative transport would be interesting. Aquarium would be interesting. Alternative transport once again. Bedroom. Aquarium. It's almost we need either Jack to make a vote system, or I can do spin the wheel. Okay, 3D Bubble says team city 1.5 different buildings. So let me. Oh, geez, that's why. Just wait with typing, guys. Wait, just wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no, the buffer. Oh, the buffer. The buffer. City. But we have 4 days. Some monument at. Oh, geez, what is going on in this one? I'll just figure this out later on. Do you guys want me to just put these names into a spin the wheel and then let the website decide which one? Let me do it off screen. I don't want you guys to see midget tossing websites and whatever not. Let me see. Yes, accept. Yes, go off. Go away. Yeah, let me just do it like so. Alternative transport, aquarium. And bedroom. Excuse me. Okay, I will figure out what the heck a 3D bubble means at some point. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Woohoo! So it's gonna be aquarium. So yeah, I think this is for me also the most easiest to just see, you know, to choose something. More water, yeah, it's gonna be a wet month. I never had a wet month like this. Blender has been more wet than my girlfriend. All right. Let me see. Aquarium. And then for today, it's gonna be a fish tank. All right. So you guys know what a fish tank is? It's not like a fish in the shape of a tank. Not to, you know, to make it confusing. Wow, it's so difficult to get a typical fish tank here. Alright. So, this is a fish tank. Alright, I was looking for a, you know, a tank in the shape of a fish. It's not really available, which is a shame. So yeah, once again, if you guys have some suggestions, please put it like this. You can DM it to me so I can just put it into the list more easier. And you know, I think spinning the wheel is a nice one. The best thing to do for me now is just place this up on top. There you go. Because you know, this is, I don't know. I will figure that out. Grills. Yeah, just as long as you put it like I show, as long as you put it like this, it's okay. You don't even have to add numbers to it because I understand this is day one, etc. But yeah. What is this? Scene fillers like box, garbage. Okay. It's gonna be a long subject name. I am going to drop it in, and yeah, now I got 1 hour of extra time. So in this 1 hour of extra time, I can straight away do the winners. Normally I have to go off already, go to the supermarket. Oh yeah, now I also have to think that. Oh Jesus! So what will it be? Like this needs to change. I mean, if I drop it in like the same time as always, people will be confused. So it's 1 hour back, right? That means 1 hour back on this one too. Will be this, or will be this. How does it work? I'm stupid. Anyone will help me out on this? Maybe I need to change this time to, you know, basically stream time. Like, that would even make more sense. Just stream time always. Maybe that would be a better thing. But I can also get used to, you know, the time. Maybe. No, Frank is not here yet because it is 1 hour back. You know, just gonna change this to this time here, streaming time. I think that is just the best thing to do. So for today, it is after stream. Did I change the number here? 84, 85. There we go. For the people that cannot be bothered in messing around, let me just say it like that. You know, the stream has ended. I'm just leaving the stream on just a few more extra minutes to, I don't know, just talk around and that kind of stuff. Because why not? Tomorrow, same time, will be the monthly stream, and Wednesday there will be a weekly stream. A lot of streaming. What? It isn't? What you mean it isn't? Oh, what? How did that happen? Oh, I was way back here. I see what happened there. Okay. Okay. I'm getting all confused here because, you know, time changed. Thank you guys. Did I? Or does she need something? I already had 500 though, but yeah, sure, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I wanted to say something, but now I forgot about it. Alright, guys, for the ones who are leaving, see you tomorrow. If not Wednesday, and if not, then next week. Speech. I don't know how to speech. I need your attention. I want to thank my mom. And most of all, you guys for supporting, joining up every week, listening to my ish voice, which cannot always be ishy. Yeah, let's go to the 1000. And of course, if you have too much money, order some merchandise. You can use the promo code JBBW33N to get 20 whole percentage off on my merchandise. You think? Again? Wasn't that like an hour ago? He says the first link doesn't seem to work. Really? It does. Ah, you cannot find the page. What in the world? Why is that? Huh? Why did... Hey, that is weird. Maybe because... How about now? Let me click on it. Is that because the link is too long? No, the second link works. Why is that so? That's weird, because when I click on the link in... Okay. How about this? This should work, right? Yeah, that one works. I don't know why it does that. No, it has something to do with... I don't know, maybe I cannot do too much words or something. So yeah, that last link should work. That you can see. No, I don't have any sales just yet. But you know, it is okay. I'm not as famous as Grant, so. Yeah, so I need to keep in mind to separately send the links. I wanted to make a JB Blender Christmas edition with 2020 on it to make it limited edition. Yeah, Frank wanted to order a mask, but I have to ask permission to Blender Foundation to use the logo. I didn't have an email back just yet, so it's not in there. You should hit that stream starting soon 3 on a merch. Just an idea. That could be. Yeah, sure, if you guys have like suggestions, so why not? Yeah, I could do that. The famous 3. JB, you know Shopee? No, I don't know Shopee. Let me just Google that. Leading online shopping platform in Southeast Asia. Taiwan, Brazil, choose country or region. Oh. Yeah, there is no European. Oh man, I have to choose something and I cannot. Enjoy Shopee for free, read ratings, Shopee guarantee. Okay, let me just click on Indonesia, for example. Oh geez, it looks like AliExpress website all of a sudden. Yeah, but oh, this is a website for all kind of products. Yeah, the point is with my products, it's like the product's only getting printed on t-shirts and mugs when you order it, so it's not like pre-made. I should make my own tees. Yeah, but that will cost me a lot of money, which I don't have. Yeah, but yeah, no, I cannot do that because it's not like pre-made. It will only be made when you order something. That's the whole point, and this costs lesser money. You won't lose any money. Stuff like that. When I do have, I believe 10,000 subscribers, I can have the merchandise on my front page. On each channel page. Let me just see this. I know there's one YouTuber who has it. But will be like below the videos, there will be like Teespring will automatically add the shop to your YouTube page, which is very nice. Just buy a $5 t-shirt and tie and dye, use a Sharpie. Yeah, maybe make like really a personal t-shirt. Maybe, could be. But for now, I first need to make millions of dollars from you guys, spending all your cash, turning into homeless, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I will be able to make my own merchandise. Yeah, because Iris Jack sitting in my basement, I will use him as a slave to make my t-shirts. Now, anyone who is using my name, I'm going to sue this person. So yeah, anyone got something interesting to say? Something to share? He's a bit too bored today. Well, I would like to end the stream. I'm just, you know, why not? If you wanna, you know, talk about something, why not? I was even thinking to just have a stream going, and when people have a question, they can just, you know, ask for it. There was one guy who commented on one of the videos like, how do you add a background picture? But it's very difficult to comment it back, explaining each and every step how to add a picture, because does she mean like a background picture like on a plane, or does she mean like an HDRI, you know? How's my gaming project? Well, they took me into the team, so sooner or later I'm going to have my role in the Discord. They like my work, so the next step has been taken. Make a fish tank. Okay, sure. Let's make a fish tank. Okay, I need to I need to give the right example here. Always use the latest version of Blender. Let's make a fish tank, okay? Alright, here we go. Keep an eye on the time. Let me do this, right? Then we go into edit mode. Let me press E. Slightly like that, which is not very good because, you know, you can see it's not right. Now it will be, and then press E again. I can't see stuff, so I have to do this. And just make it like so, right? And let's give it material which already has been added, but I'm using cycles, I'm using this, I'm using that. And then, yeah, what I always like to do is just do this, a little touch of blue for my glass, because using a glass material asks a lot more to render than just this, like, see, like nice glass. Maybe a little bit more, let's say 0.1. You just see it a little bit, needs to be a little bit more bluish. That's how I like to make my glass. Put this down here, and there you go, got my glass. Any more questions? Okay, sure. I need to set up my camera, right? So I'm just gonna go, oh, maybe something like this, and then I need to turn this on. Screencast. Then I'm just Control Alt Numpad 0, and I add a piece of floor. I wish to 100, so I know I have enough. I press G, I press Y, place this down. Never forget to put this stuff there, because you don't want to poop out 100 pictures, and in this case would like to use this, and then sky, place it like so. Ooh, that's a very nice sky, maybe a little too bright. Attitude, place this on 10, 2.5, 2.5. It's a nice little sky. Okay, there we got my fish tank. Any more questions? Would be, well, not always. Not always. Because I don't know. It's probably not straight. Some people will be like, oh, you need to use rotation, so many degrees, but I don't like to use this because sometimes it looks funny. Like if you give it certain thickness at corners, it will, you know, start to look funny at corner pieces. How do you find Herobrine? Well, there is one way to find him. I don't know why you come up with that stuff. I found him. YouTube is complaining. YouTube is not receiving enough video for a good streaming. That's why. How the complaining always. So yeah. Okay, so people were suggesting I should use okay, let's just do that. Let's do this once again, and then oh yeah, I need to open this up, right? So only faces, and then add this stuff, and then even thickness. So yeah, if you see this, that means lock rotation scale, so the thickness is the right way. We all learned that from Grant. Oh man, it looks so nice. Is the Tashita Sky? Nishita, my apologies. And if you see this, that means you need to bring it up a touch. Just a touch there. I'm already too much. I never like to work in this, so needs to be above the ground. That's one thing first, and then just a tiny bit. Should look nice. That's not. Yeah, I think it's because Blender, you know, like I'm using my video card, so maybe this will do it. You know, video card is used by OBS. So yeah, I got my fish tank. Not much. Of course, the why is it's freaking floating? What am I doing here? Of course, the reflection ain't noise. So I'm just going to scale -100 again. No, that doesn't work. Should be able to do 2 of them, right? Yeah, but then I need to whatever. You can do both, by the way. Only have to do a certain meshing around. I don't know that from out of my mind. HDRI, how about wooden lounge room? It is a little bit too black. It's because, yeah, then it gets in blue. Okay, very good, right? Even got Wi-Fi in here. So yeah, that. I'm not very good with follow along though. Not with this one. If I showed certain people, if you want to, you know, move your HDRI in a nice Dinghy. If you got Node Wrangler, Control T, and then you can just mess around without stuff. I like to have my camera like this. Can I? Yes, okay. Stuff like that. I'm just trying to angle the window here with the glass. Then can I move it? No, not really. That's a bad idea. Well, maybe a little bit. Something like that. Oh, jeez. Not always works with everything. I don't know. Can I do? No, of course not. That's going to take a million light years. Just want to have it a little bit, you know, equal with the room. something like that. A little bit lighter though. Why not just do this? Yeah. It works straight away. Well, there you go. Fish tank with the table, 5 minutes. Kaizen says input light path is camera array. Put this as factor between two skies, ADRI. Have to be off. Thanks again for the feedback and your votes. I might stick to the weeklies and monthlies from now on. That sounds very good. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Anyways, anyway, I think I learned something which I always forgot is Control T. Yes, Control T. That's right. Control T. I would swear there was Shift T? No. Alt T? I thought you could also do this without specially needing this texture node between in. I think I'm wrong with that. It's not a thing though. So anything else, guys? I need to mind up something to do with follow along. Could be fun, right? Anyone, any questions? I also forgot how you can you can also have like smooth wiring probably somewhere. Follow along, screen share, Zoom call. What is that? I do know if you do that, but yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I need to press G. I forget sometimes it's Blender. So yeah, if you press shift and then or the mouse button, you can split this up, do this and that. Yeah, curve mode connector, that's right. You know how to do that? I would swear it should be a tool, but it's not for this. It's done in preference. And then node curve? No, I don't think so, right? Node arrange? I see. Preference, yeah. Node present? Interface. Okay. Might sound logic. Yeah. That's twice interface. There's a little bit of a buffer, so yeah, I see. There's a little bit of a buffer in the chat and what I'm doing here, so that's why stuff. Ah, the guy shouting have to go to interface. Yeah, could be. Isn't it like maybe here? Node editor is colors. I know about the colors, but nope. Ah, node curving. It works like a yeah, that stuff. Oh, that's fancy. There we go. Nice and curvy, as I like it. Alright, so we figured out something together. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you. There it is, definitely. Yeah, for the follow along, I will, you know, mind up something so I'm not sitting at some point thinking what I should do about this. You know, of course, someone said a fish tank. Fish tank is not too difficult. Of course, there are different ways of doing so. Yeah, follow along. I will think of something. I'm only thinking, should I do this on a Friday or yeah, I think Friday, right? Or Saturday. Any low poly would do, sure. Yeah, Friday, 13:30 GMT, same time as the stream. I just want to keep everything like stream time. It's just the most easily, you know, for me to remember and for you guys also. Grant follow along. What, on Friday? Grant doesn't do any live streaming anymore, right? Or does he still does live streams? Yeah, thank you, Turzaluk, for being at the stream. Having a nice sleep, and thank you, or I hope I see you next time again. Same time, same channel. Okay. Yeah, it is time to close up the stream because it starts to become awkward. What in the world is this? We were just, you know, talking. We were done doing the stream. We just wanted to close the stream off. Yeah, I just did. I mean, I need to do it different. I gotta save somewhere, which I start up, and then my light is ready, my camera is ready. Yeah, usually on time. I would mind if you use winter or summertime in your country. That basically means we start 1 hour earlier because winter time has came in. Yeah, except for the people who don't use winter summertime, it's still the same. I hope they will get rid of the stuff because it doesn't make any sense. Summertime, winter time. Go Steam. What do I need to do on Steam? Hats. Hats? No, we don't have hats. We have been doing spinning the wheel. We had a couple of suggestions. And for the upcoming week is aquarium. So for today it's fish tank, tomorrow fish pump. And then you have a choice for a castle or a treasure chest, seaweed, or plantation stuff. And then on Sunday, you're going to combine all your things together, and people are going to have some nice fish tanks. Tomorrow will be a monthly stream. Wednesday, weekly stream. Friday, we're gonna do a follow along stream. I'm gonna go now for killing. Alright. And yeah, just in case, this week you can you can get 20% off on my merchandise if you use the promo code JBBW33N. I hope the link works this time. It seems to work this time. Very good. Yeah, busy week, but I enjoy doing this thing. Like, even Grant said to me, like, what do you think? I told him I like it. Because Grant will be off for another month, so... Because his breathing problems are still there. Yeah, so yeah, Outmind, I understand that you're an hour too late, because I didn't think about it too before. People were saying, oh, 1 more hour to go, and I was like, no, 2 more hours to go, and then it came up in my mind that our clocks are being set back, so... Yeah. I believe there was someone who even thought it. The Irish Jack was thinking. He was 1 day ahead with his entry, the monthly one, so it is okay. You know what? Meanwhile, we are talking stuff anyways. I'm just going to fill in the blank there. Because why not? And this is the Hall of Fame. Okay, there we go. Yep, oh yeah, and also going to do the winners, that's right. Jake B number 1. And we have, of course, Explosion with his one and only entry, and he's still 1. Very good. And we have the Submarine of Berklemere, which is a very nice one. Very, very nice one. What? Berklemere number 2. Okay, there we go. Which is Tom Cruise ship. I need to add a point. Oh, you guys see how much work I do afterwards. Alright, we have no Kaisen this time. We have one Erwin. So yeah, I need to do this, and normally I need to delete the whole name and place it between it, but in this case explosion one time too. We have one Raf, 0 to 12, and then we have a new one, Jake B, straight away 3 points. There we go. That is that. Now you've seen things behind the scene. Poor Ultimator still got a -1. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell went wrong with this. Oh, like that. Yeah, okay, so in this case, the stream is gonna close off. Thank you all for joining in. Good luck with ordering merchandise. You get a free lollipop if you order today. Tomorrow, 1 hour earlier, keep in mind, it will be monthly competition for people with summer winter time. For any other, it will be the same time, same channel. And yep, thanks for being here. And tada, whatever language that will be.